because here we go again. Put your seatbelts on. Put your seatbelts on. Put your seatbelts on. I repeat, put your seatbelts on. Well, welcome back to my channel, everyone. Yep, it's that unfortunate time in which I have to start packing up these Von Stryker Ultra 7s. It's a bittersweet moment for me. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. Well, it's bitter because this is one special loudspeaker in every possible way you can imagine. I mean, these speakers have just an incredible amount of good things going for it. I talked about the sweetness. I talked about the way it engages you, the airiness of this tweeter, extension of this tweeter, the marvelous mid-range. It's actually one of the best things about the speakers, this mid-range. I mean, this is a very, very complete speaker, very well thought out by Damon. I'm just kind of thinking about the words as I prepare to pack it in this crate, 250-pound crate, and basically get ready for what's coming, which brings me to point number 2, which happens to be the sweet part of the deal, which is the fact that I'm actually getting ready to bring into the lab yet another loudspeaker manufacturer that you have never seen before. It is also my first time with this particular brand. Very special brand as well. Very beautiful brand, as is the case with the Von Stryker. Something completely different that I'm also very excited about. Now, if you're wondering why are these speakers leaving? No, it's not because, oh my God, I guess they must not be that great because they're leaving only 3 months since Jay took delivery of them. No, that's not the case. The truth is, I have done my time with them. I have done videos. I talked extensively about them, and YouTube analytics is starting to show a decline in terms of new subscribers. So I am not being promoted by the algorithm anymore, and that simply has to do with the fact that, yes, I've had the speakers here already for too long. You all, my audience, are essentially culpable of this next move because I got to keep you guys engaged. And in order to be in front of new potential subscribers, I have to display something else, something fresh. So that's exactly what I am about to do next week. But anyway, you'll see that next video drop. Be on the lookout. Turn on your notifications right now so that when that next video drops of the new loudspeaker that's entering the lab, okay, you are immediately notified by your cell phone, your iPad, whatever it is that you use to watch my videos. You don't want to miss that video. Yes, that next speaker is more money, more MSRP, a higher price point than these Von Stryker Ultra 7s, which happen to be $190,000 in its current form. That said, that speaker utilizes a different tweeter than this. It still uses some of the same drivers. I'm not going to give away too much information, but it is a much taller loudspeaker than this, and we are about to put it through the motions. So going forward, I think I'm just going to start rotating speakers every 3 to 4 months. You see, you don't really need to live with a speaker for a year to realize what its strengths and weaknesses are. There's no need for that. 90 days, 12 weeks is more than enough of you living with a speaker and understanding what it does or doesn't do. It's the same with amplifiers. You see the Griffin Apex monoblocks, which happen to be here now going on a year and 1 month since I took delivery. They are still my reference amplification. I got the Solution 701 that you see on your screen as well. This is a Solution 701 stereo amplifier, the only Solution 701 stereo in the entire world. I happen to have the only 3 701 stereo Solution amps with the Plus upgrade. You cannot get them anywhere. You can't order them. You can't buy them. I happen to have the only ones. As I continue to do this, you know, this is a reminder of why, as a YouTuber, you can't fall in love with any of this. You can't fall in love with, if you're a car reviewer, you can't fall in love with a specific car brand. You can't fall in love with, you know, a specific, I don't know, watch, if that's what you do, if that's what you review on YouTube, right? You can't, because you always got to be looking ahead. It doesn't help you. It doesn't keep you pushing forward. And so I have to keep pushing forward to keep giving you guys quality content, fun content. Has this speaker been more than I expected? This Von Stryker Ultra 7? Yes, without a doubt. It has been a fantastic loudspeaker, a speaker that really never disappointed me. I had already heard it, remember, a long time ago. I heard it, and I was completely taken aback by the presentation of this incredible speaker, especially when I was in Munich. I believe that's when I was completely floored by it. So this speaker right here has completely taken me by surprise. Never, never, ever did I expect for this speaker to be what it has been for me throughout the last 90 something days. Yes, I understand money is not really a guarantee that something is going to sound good. You know what? We've heard that a million times, okay? We've heard that a million times. We all are very aware of it, but Jay's Audio Lab is primarily dedicated to this level of electronics, to this level of a loudspeaker. And the next speaker that you see will be no different, okay? Will be no different. I did do a PS Audio review. You remember the FR5, so I have already done some affordable stuff. But right now, I gotta keep pushing hard, and I gotta keep doing my thing. I gotta keep rolling hard, and that means bringing you the next incredible speaker. And by the way, I'll tell you right now, soon after that next speaker is gone, which will also be gone and put away, I have the final speaker of the year, which will be with me probably for about 4 months, 4 to 5 months. And that will be the all-out Assault, the most expensive component in the history of my journey here on YouTube. And that speaker will be unveiled probably end of September, early October. So we still got quite a while to go, but I have a lot of plans for the channel. If you haven't seen much content as of late, it's because I've been very busy. Yes, you guys have been keeping me very busy because of all the orders that have been coming in through my website, jaysaudiolab.com. I do appreciate all that support. Those of you who buy from me regularly, you know damn well how I do business. I am all about the experience. I'm all about taking care of you. I'm all about supporting you, trying to help you get answers from brands that you may have bought from me. I'm always only a text message away. So I appreciate it, to say the least. I appreciate all the support and all the business that you have given me throughout the past few years. So in case you haven't checked out my website, jaysaudiolab.com, I have a lot of top and high-end audio components for sale at all times. A lot of good stuff. And I want to be honest about this too. I'm not about to be selling equipment at highway robbery prices. I'm not interested in that. There are websites that you can go to steal boxes. I'm not in the business to sell you a box. Unless it's just a box that I'm unloading and getting rid of, like a cable that's old, or I don't know, a power conditioner that's really old that I don't care about and you just want a good deal on, fine. But the majority of the stuff that you see here, the majority of the components that you see here are top-end components, really serious pieces of equipment. So I'm not in the business to sell you a box. And so if you are looking for steals and highway robberies, you just don't even bother stopping by on my website. This is not the type of business that I'm looking for. I'm looking for real good buyers that want customer service, that if you have a problem because let's say I deliver to you, I don't know, a subwoofer, for instance, and you don't really know how to set up the room correction because you're not, you have no clue, you've never done it before. Well, I am only a couple of text messages away and I can get you answers and I can guide you through it, or I can get on the phone with someone that can help you. That's the type of support that I'm trying to give you. And I'm looking for those buyers that want that service after the sale. Okay, that's the type of buyer I'm looking for, that want answers. I can't stress it enough. I've actually sold high-end audio components for more money than some of the used websites have them for sale. Yes, because there are customers of mine that believe in paying a little more for the same item just because I'm the seller behind it, just because they know they can text me, just because they know that if they can't get to a component, let's say you buy a component from a used audio website, right? And you are traveling, and so you get home 3 weeks after that component has been delivered, and that component doesn't turn on 3 weeks once you get home from your business trip. And then let's say you return from your business trip, you get home, you open up that component and it doesn't turn on and it doesn't work, right? That seller that you bought that box from will tell you, well, I'm not giving you the money back because you know what, it's been 3 weeks, so sorry. That's not what I'm going to do to you. That's not how I operate. I don't operate that way. This is why I'm looking for certain types of buyers, okay? Also my reputation, also the quality of the product that I sell. If, let's say you get something that doesn't operate for whatever reason, didn't work, right? And you found a solution and it's gonna cost a hypothetical, I don't know, $2,000 to make it right. Here's $2,000 to make it right to you. This is how I am. This is how I do business. You're not going to go back and forth arguing and fuzzing over something. Some of you are too busy to be worried about little BS transactions and dealing with unethical sellers that are screwing you over. Some of you are actually more concerned with making money, running your businesses. You don't have any time to be putting into bad transactions with horrible sellers that are selling you boxes. This is what I offer. You don't have to be worried at night that you're not going to sleep because you sent the money to somebody who may have scammed you. That's not going to be the case with me. I promise you that. And believe me, pretty soon I'm going to have testimonials from those people that have bought from me a lot of high-end audio equipment that can literally raise their hand and give a testimony about the experience they've had with me. So if you're looking for a real seller that has the ability to get answers to your questions after the sale has been completed, sign me up, look me up, check out my website, jaysaudiolab.com. I would love to know from you all, what has been your impression from the videos I made about the Ultra 7? What has been the takeaways? Tell me if you think this is a speaker that has really, really impressed you, that you never expected to like so much, or maybe you never knew about this brand and now it's on your radar. Now you can say, you know what, never heard of it, but now that I've seen it at Jay's and I know what it does, and I saw a couple of live streams with the owner of the company and I feel more comfortable about doing business with the company, maybe. Hopefully that's one of the takeaways from this experience with this speaker. I want you all to tell me what you think. What has been your overall impression about this particular loudspeaker brand, made in the USA, made in California to be specific. Anyway, that's all I have for today, guys. Please continue to support me and stay tuned for the next video, because here we go again. Put your seatbelts on. Put your seatbelts on. Put your seatbelts on. I repeat, put your seatbelts on, because we got another crazy loudspeaker coming in next week. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.